Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Stockton outside. On the wing, Malone. That shot wide open.
There's the finesse part of Malone's game. He's a good jump shooter off the catch.
Payton outside. Here's Cage. He's covered by Malone. Cage gets the bucket.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Now here's Stockton. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's McMillan. Payton in the corner. To the inside. Here's Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McMillan. Rebound, Utah. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
Here's Payton after the basket by Utah. Right side, Pierce. Got a piece of Cage, and he banks in the layup. Cage has got his second bucket tonight.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Working it down low and going to work.
Stockton the pass to Eaton. Stockton looking around. Malone in the high post. Here's Eaton. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Good work from Eaton. Getting ideal positioning inside right there.
Payton outside. Pierce in the high post. Pierce is doubled. Pass to Cage. Down low. Here's Kemp. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Malone. Malone dishes to Malone. To the middle. And Eaton gets it to go.
A big man with impressive passing skills. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
Payton left side. It's tipped.
That's how you stop the easy shot, by playing assertive but clean defense.
Stockton lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. 6-point game. McMillan against Malone. Here's Payton. Malone with the block.
Well, Malone isn't known as a shot blocker, but he positions himself well and denies that attempt.
Here's Benoit. Still scoreless. And the basket by Malone.
Slowly but surely, building out this lead a little more.
And the opposition better up their play as well if they want to avoid this getting out of hand.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Payton left side. Six to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Cage can't hit. Jazz leading by 8. Stockton down low. Defended by Payton. Pass to Eaton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Seattle, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Benoit. That one's in, his first shot this game.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Payton. Scoreless thus far. McMillan passes to Pierce. And they get it. Malone with the rebound.
From the mid-range, you really want to avoid contested attempts.
Stockton kicks to Malone. Over McMillan. And it's Malone missing.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Payton outside. It's Pierce on the wing. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Malone against McMillan. Malone kicks to Stockton. Malone, a screen on Payton. Back to Malone. Goes up the baseline. And the shot goes down. Malone's got 6.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. Next trail by 12. Payton surveying the floor. The 19-foot shot, and the bank shot is good.
Nice touch from Payton from the mid-range. Measures his shot so well.
Stockton outside. McMillan against Malone. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's McMillan. Still yet to score. Payton passes to Cage. And it's blocked.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot blocker. Just 4 to shoot. There's the lob to the hoop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Stockton against Payton. Stockton kicks to Malone. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
Stockton against Payton. Stolen by Stockton. And now Utah, fast break from about 16. A rebound by Kemp.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they're all ending scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Here's Payton. Count it from 12. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Here's Stockton. And yes, it's good.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
Now, here's Payton. To the paint, here's Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
Stockton against Payton. Malone looking around. The rebound by Cade.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Now here's Payton. It's Pierce on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Benoit. Here's covering. Here's Malone. Kemp with the rebound.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's McMillan. No scoring in this one. Pass to Cade. And they pick up 2.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They're leading by 8. On the wing, Malone. Over McMillan. And the basket by Malone.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Payton outside. Over Stockton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get John Stockton.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
Now here's Stockton. It's good.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
Payton with it. He's defended by Stockton. Pass to McKee. Back to Payton. Perkins with the screen for Payton. That's tipped.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that. Denying your opponent in the painted area.
And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on. This is how you finish inside. Johnson taking advantage of finding the angles.
Stockton passes to Corbin. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
McKee with the defensive effort. It's trail by 10.
Johnson not shying away from the contact, able to draw the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Utah's ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Malone, a screen on McKee. Fades back. Nice touch on the bank shot. Malone's got 10 points in the game.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
Here's Barrows. He's defended by Stockton. And that one's good. Barrows has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Humphries kicks to Stockton. Picked him clean. Here's Barrows. Pass to McKee. Johnson at the elbow. Inside. Here's Perkins. Out left to the wing. 3 on the clock. Fires. High post. Barrows' shot is off. Utah leading by 8. And here's Humphries. Shoots over Johnson. Humphries, no good. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. High post Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Pass to McKee. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. McKee's got his first points of the game.
Can't afford to let McKee get this deep because he's dependable at capitalizing from this area.
Stockton the pass to Corbin. Count the basket. And the Jazz lead by 8.
The name of the game, guys? Get the ball close to the hoop.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Supersonics making a switch here. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get John Stockton.
The toughness of Gary Payton shows up in so many ways.
The Sonics have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Stockton passes to Eaton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Eaton's got 6 points.
He's got this offense absolutely humming. And I love the patience and timing he's added to his game. Very obvious he's worked on that.
And this is what a coach loves to see. Looking to create for others and making the killer pass.
The Supersonics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 7. Stockton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Stockton the pass to Eaton. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And this is what Stockton is known for. His ability to involve other teammates and get them going.
Now here's Payton. He's got 9. Perkins dishes to Payton. Screened by Perkins. Payton's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Corbin, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And going with the reverse on that slam. Nice.
Yeah, Clark, you could almost see him float in the air, like suspended.
Yep.
And that shows you the hang time he possesses.
Here's McMillan. Nothing on the board. Kemp with a screen for Payton. Stolen away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Humphries, no good. Sonics trail by 11. Pass to McMillan. Here's Payton. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. And stolen by Malone. Here's Humphries. Outside for Stockton. From the top of the key, Seattle grabs the miss. Kemp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton drives in, and he converts the layup. Payton's got it back down to single digits for Seattle.
I think that's what Payton does best, attack. Go at defenders and finish drives.
Down low, here's Corbin. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Corbin's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Brownie's checked in for Utah. Humphries against McMillan. Pass to Pierce. Here's McMillan. 6 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. Good. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the right side. Humphries inside. Payton's there. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Outstanding effort that time to track down the long rebound.
Into the lane. Pass to Cade. Nice ball movement by Seattle. It's Kemp on the wing. Guarded by Malone. Clock at 4. Pierce inside the three-point line. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Corbin. He's got 8. Puts it up. Rebounded by Kemp.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Payton. A baseline J. Kemp kicks to Pierce. Shoots over Stockton. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Pierce.
Well, Pierce knows how to finish inside the arc, using a mid-range shot that time.
Now here's Stockton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stockton's got 6 points.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
The Supersonics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Payton. Here's Kemp. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A thrilling big man to watch. Kemp's combination of boundless athleticism and unlimited energy is truly special.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz leading by 7. Stockton outside. Pass to Corbin. The screen from Brown. Corbin, no good. The Supersonics shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. There's 55% for the field. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Kemp, such an exciting player, especially on these alley-oops.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here is Stockton. 6 points for him. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
It's easy to understand why Stockton is so efficient. He takes smart shots, a high IQ player.
To the inside and taken away by Brown. Here's Humphries. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And the Jazz lead by 9. For Seattle, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. McMillan against Humphries. Kemp. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Really solid play by Kemp there, not allowing the foul to deter him and earning the and-one chance.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Humphries, the pass to Stockton. Pass to Brown. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. Payton outside. All sorts of time. And it's Seattle with another.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton. And he knows how to use them effectively.
Stockton down low. Covered by Payton. Stockton the pass to Brown. Count that bucket.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Sonics trail by 9. Pass to Pierce. To the wing right side. And here's Kemp. He's covered by Brown. Brown against Kemp. Here's McMillan. Here's Pierce. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Stockton dishes to Humphries. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Humphries has got 4 this quarter.
Jay Humphries is very effective as a shooter from the mid-range. You've got to D him up better than that.
Outside, Payton. Pass to McMillan. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Now into the line for the Jazz, number 32, Karl Malone.
3-pointer from Stockton. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 9 points. Throws it up high and slam dunk by Kemp.
Coaches just love assisted baskets. They show your team is playing good, unselfish basketball.
Here's Malone. Outside for Stockton. And Humphries has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Malone. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Shawn Kemp picks one up right there. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
As the youngest of 9 children, Malone had to be strong growing up. And that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
Here's McMillan. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Humphries against McMillan. Humphries the pass to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
Here's Cage. He has 6. The screen from Kemp. Here's McMillan. They get a hand on it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Stockton outside. Here's Humphries. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Humphries has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
It is so good whenever Humphries is connecting from deep because it helps this offense run a lot smoother.
McMillan passes to Kemp. Malone with the block.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
The Supersonics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Over to the wing. Right wing. Here's Cage. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Count it. Corbin's got 10 points in the game.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
The shot by Pierce, no good. Here's Humphries. Pierce with a rebound. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to McMillan. Now Payton. Kempa screen on Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Here's McMillan. Over Humphries. Seattle missing again. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
The speed in transition. Gotta like seeing Humphries take advantage of these opportunities.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now.
Timeout.
This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Utah making a change here.
Jeff Malone.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's Kemp on the wing. Back to Payton. 6 to shoot. Trying to get something going. He takes it up and lays it in. Payton's got 15.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
On the wing, Malone. He's covered by McMillan. Malone outside. Malone at the elbow. Over Kemp. Malone can't hit.
It seemed like they just lost track of the time. The shot clock got the best of them there.
You never want to be scrambling against the shot clock when you have time to give yourself a better possession.
To the left side wing. Here's McMillan. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eaton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Malone, left side. And Malone with the stuff.
Great work from Malone, using his muscle to fight through the contact on the way up.
Celtics trail by 17. Payton outside. Pass to McMillan. Outside, Pierce. Here's Kemp. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eaton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Malone, and Utah again with the bucket.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
Payton passes to McMillan. Shot from 12. The shot by Pierce, no good. Jazz leading by 19 points. Pass to Stockton. Out to the right wing. Here's Eaton. 8 points for him. To the paint. Here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
Here's Benoit. Rebound by the Sonics.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
Here's Payton. It's that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And, you know, the D has to be more aware of Payton, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Stockton passes to Malone. AT that time from Kemp.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Here's Cage, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
Here's Malone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shawn Kemp picks one up right there.
Such a strong player, Karl Malone. Very tough to defend without fouling.
Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Shawn Kemp. And so Payton will bring it up for the Supersonics. 15-point game. A timeout called by Casey Jones. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, Seattle. Keep it going. Sonic Dance Group.
And Utah making a change here. Bounce checked in. On defense, Utah. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's the pass to Payton. Four on the clock. Here's Pierce. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. Sonics making a switch here. McKee's checked in. Here's Payton. 17 points in the game. Pass to McMillan. Malone comes with the double team. The kick out to Pierce. Shoots over Stockton. And the Supersonics miss again. Out to the right wing. Payton gets the rebound. Trail by 15. Here's McMillan.
That's a great way to energize your team.
Right? I mean, the timing and the chemistry on display with that well-orchestrated alley-oop.
And looking to even up the score. They're hoping that's the start of a run.
Stockton passes the ball. Outside for Stockton. Over Payton. The shot by Stockton, no good. Pulls it from 20. Rebound by Stockton. Utah leading by 13. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Payton outside. Pulls up on the elbow. A rebound by the Jazz.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Brown. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes it inside, and Payton throws it down.
Don't sleep on Payton's flight time. He can get up.
Jazz shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Stockton dishes to Brown. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Humphries checked in. 1:27 left to play in the third. Here's Benoit. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Benoit's got his second basket of the night.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
Pulls up on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brown's got 6.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Pierce in the high post. It's good. He has 6. Jazz leading by 15. Humphries the pass to Brown, and finished off by Brown.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Here's Barrows. With the floater. No good on that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Barrows has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now here is Humphries. Not a lot of room. Pass to Brown. And it's Perkins with the rebound. Sonics trail by 17. McKee the pass to Barrows. McKee with a screen on Humphries. Shot from free throw range. Barrows' shot is off. And Utah has possession. Tries to save it. Humphries with it. Pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Not the biggest guy by any means, but that lift more than makes up for it.
The Supersonics shooting the ball at 42%. Malone against Johnson. Now Perkins. Johnson surveying the floor. Over Malone. Shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz leading by 19. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Brown. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Johnson left side. Inside. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jazz leading by 19. Now here is Humphries. Pass to Eaton. Down low, Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Hey, the game plan is real easy, folks. Get it to Malone and let the mailman deliver.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Barrett. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now, here's Malone. To the inside. Kemp with the steal. Johnson against Malone. Malone with the block.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Eaton the pass to Malone. Rebounded by McKee. It's trailed by 21. Here's Barrows. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Here's Benoit. To the middle, here's Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Something Malone does so well, he just has a feel for where to cut to after setting the screen.
Here's Barrows, covered by Humphries, and he gets it to go.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
Humphries dishes to Malone, and it's Malone finishing it off.
The flush. Malone is another level athlete.
The Supersonics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. From the wing, bank shot, no good. Jazz leading by 23. Pass to Benoit. Malone looking around. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot by Benoit, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Seattle. Outside, Perkins. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Kemp's shot is off.
Looking for the alley-oop jam that time, but a communication breakdown broke it down.
Yeah, that play just doesn't work if you aren't in sync with the recipient.
Now, here is Humphries. Here's Malone. From down in the low post, it goes. Malone's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Barrows. Pass to McKee, and here is Johnson. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Humphries with the steal. On the wing, Malone. Here's Eaton, covered by Perkins. Out to the wing. Malone, a screen on McKee. And that one, good. Clark, their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yes, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, they've made some outstanding plays, but way too many turnovers as well.
Now here's Perkins. Lock at 6. To stop the drought, and McKee gets it to go.
This is a shot McKee does have in his arsenal. Allow him room, and he will hit from mid-range.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Pass to Barrows. On the wing, Johnson. The shot misses. Some solid defense here from Malone. Now Humphries. Malone right side over Johnson. Here's Benoit. Pass to Eaton. Here's Benoit. On the wing, Malone. Malone, a screen on Johnson. Takes the 3. And they recover it. Here's Benoit. Wants to get it to Humphries and does. Kicks it out to Malone. They grab their own miss. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Boy, Malone is just so strong. Even when he gets hit, he stays with the shot nicely.
The Supersonics shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's McMillan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A nice shot by Stockton.
Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
And Seattle shooting 41% for the game. Here's Payton. Corbin pulls it in.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Down low. A shot by Stockton, no good. Pierce kicks to Payton. Humphries against McMillan. Outside, Pierce. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Utah with the rebound. Malone's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Corbin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Seattle missing again. The Jazz shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Eaton. Now Stockton. He's guarded by McMillan. Stockton can't get it to go. And it's Seattle with the ball. McMillan passes to Cate. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
The defense can't let him work his way in deep like that.
Yeah, once he gets position, all he needs is the ball. Then there's almost no stopping him.
Stockton finds Malone. Humphries the pass to Stockton. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's McMillan. Outside Kemp. It's Pierce on the wing. Inside, Eaton. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Fans are already starting to flood the exits. This is going to go down as a big game 2 win for the Jazz.
Mike, this was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close, and they created that separation with their execution and attention to detail.
Something a coach always stresses. And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Karl Malone.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Stockton. Counted. Good.
How quiet is this arena? It's like the mute button was turned on in here.
I think the fans are a bit shocked. Their squad got run out of the gym.
Outside, Payton. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.